channel, and if you're new, hey, what's up? My name is Tanya, and thank you all so much for joining in and watching this video. As usual, there will be timestamps listed down below so you can jump around, and if you like what you see, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and thumbs this video up. I do try to post 7 days a week, sometimes multiple times a day, and you don't want to miss out on all the fun, all the content, all the new releases. I really try my hardest to get as much up as possible, and you want to be a part of the Fawn family. We're a really tight-knit, awesome community. We're the best community on YouTube. You're going to make a lot of friends here, and you really want to be a part of this. I'm telling you, you're missing out if you're not part of the Fawn Squad. So that being said, this video shout out goes to Joanna. I don't know if it's Ants or Anthes. You guys know I suck with pronouncing names, but Joanna, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button and becoming a part of the Fawn fam, Fawn Squad, Fawn community. It means so much to have you be a part of it. Sorry, my allergies are so bad. Everything's so itchy and it's driving me crazy. But Joanna, I know the pain was real with that palette. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad, so disappointing. Especially because the first one was so good. I expected that one to be like its sister, but it was just... I returned mine too. It was just so bad. Like, I'm like, this is just... I've done it twice in my life where in the middle of trying to do a tutorial, I'm like, I'm not even finishing a look with this palette. It's so bad, I'm done. Like, and you guys, I'm up to over 700 videos at this point, and I've done it 2 times in a year and a half where I'm like, I'm not even completing a look. And I hustle, I bust my butt to try to do whatever I can with the palette, and like when it's a company like Too Faced or something where there's just no excuse for it to not be performing, I've got better things to do with my time. And on to the next palette. Remove, I'll review another one. So I know a lot of people had the same issue with that one particular palette, so it was nice to see so many people agreeing with me and reinforcing that I wasn't the only one having the issue with that. I can't even remember what it was. The Too Faced White Peach, that's what it was, White Peach eyeshadow palette, because that one was awful, but the other peach, the all matte peach palette was so good, and then the white peach one was just so bad. And unfortunately, what I'm about to review is really bad. So this is the new LA Girl Pro Matte HD High Definition Longwear Matte Foundation. And I was really excited to review this because it's from the drugstore. I picked it up from Ulta. You know, it's really affordable. It looks so pretty. It's in a glass bottle. It has a pump, like the nice frosted bottle, the presentation of it, everything looked so pretty. And you get 1 fluid ounce, typical for a foundation. And I love when I can find a great product from the drugstore, and especially if it's also at Ulta, so we get our Ulta points. And so I picked it up from Ulta. It's been sitting here though for a couple of weeks, so I know I'm a little bit behind on getting my review up. I've just been trying to review so many foundations for you guys too, but not like just giving you foundations. You know, I'm trying to like mix in foundation reviews and highlight reviews, powder reviews, palette reviews. You know, like I'm trying to keep the mixture going, but this one just was really, really, really bad. And I don't think it's just one of those products where it didn't work for me, but it might work for you. Unless you have oily skin, that's the only thing I can think of where it might be that scenario. Otherwise, I think all around, this is not a very good product. And I'm gonna say that for 2 reasons. One, I have normal skin and I take really good care of my skin. It is uberly moisturized. I use like really great products. I exfoliate every day very gently, and then once or twice a week I do a more intensive exfoliation. I do sheet masks. You know, like my skin is very well hydrated, very plumped. It's taken care of and it's exfoliated. And then I use very, very good primers as well that are hydrating, that are plumping, that are pore refining. And so everything is like as smooth as a canvas, as hydrated as a canvas, and it's going in with normal skin. Not problematic at all, aside from the fact that I'm 32. And this was terrible. This emphasized skin cells. Like, I literally can see skin cells. And I exfoliated this morning and did my crazy hydration routine. Like, you guys have seen my get ready with me morning and my get ready with me evening routines. And I got ready morning routine and then came right to filming. So like everything was freshly exfoliated, freshly hydrated, then freshly primed, and you still saw skin cells. I don't know how it's even possible. Then you saw every last pore. It settled into my fine lines like, holy cow. It was just unreal. It wouldn't blend around the nose with a beauty blender. A brush was streaky AF. It was so awful. And then I worked it down my neck a little bit, but I mainly did that because I had a little bit too much on my hand. I was planning on doing my neck like off of camera the way I usually do it. And I left, you know, the video, and then I went to go finish my neck blending off of camera, and my neck ended up turning blotchy and orange. So it didn't dry down and change color instantly. It did oxidize because about 45 minutes or an hour went by before I came back to do my neck. And then, because I went and I ate and did other things before coming back to finish that off. And it oxidized to like orange, not like just a shade or two darker. I had patches of orange all over. So that's why I'm saying I don't think that this will work really for anybody, because unless you immediately blend and immediately powder, bronze, contour, blush, you know, do the whole shebang so you don't get that chance to see the foundation changing color. But because I know that the foundation changes color, I can't recommend this to anyone. But if you take that part out of the equation and you focus primarily on the formulation of this, it will emphasize everything. And that's why I say the formula I can only potentially see working for oily skin. But I'm not somebody who's like really well connected where I can have, you know, different girlfriends trying this out and report back to you guys and let you know, like, okay, I have a girlfriend who has oily skin. She tried it out and it worked well for her and she loved it. And, you know, unfortunately, I can't give you that feedback. I can just let you know that from having normal skin, it was horrendous and it really showed everything, and I cannot believe it. So I personally will never use this foundation again. I'll probably give it to my stepgirls to use because they love playing in makeup, and I'm not going to return, you know, a foundation that's a couple of dollars when they love playing in makeup and they don't know the difference anyway. So for them, they're going to love it. So I'll just give it to them to play with, but it's not good. Not good. And I hate doing bad reviews. You guys know that. And I wish, like when I give a bad review, I like when there's at least, I can be like, well, you know, it should be at least good for this skin type, or, you know, if you're this age, maybe it's good, or this or that. And because of that orange, yeah, I don't even know if I'll give it to my stepgirls because of the orange. I legit might actually just return this one. Because it's just that bad. I know, I'm like thinking out loud while filming. Sorry, guys. But it just hit me that the orange factor, I wouldn't want them putting that on because they don't go through all the proper steps yet of like setting it. Like they're not, you know, at that point, obviously. They're 11 and 12. But yeah, I wouldn't want them having an orange face. So I completely take that back. Yes. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe I won't return it. I don't know. I'm not going to use it though, is the point. I'm done with that one. It was awful. But yeah, I need to just stop thinking on camera right now what I'm going to do about this, because it's terrible. It's a couple of bucks, I think. I need to go look at the price point before I make up my mind. I think if it's like a $12 foundation, I'm going to go return it. If it was like $5, I won't. And I'll donate it or something like that, because it's just, somebody else might just not care and just want it just because they need it. So yes. Anyway, it's awful. And if you guys want to see it in action, then just keep on watching. Alright, here is the new LA Girl Pro Matte HD High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation. I picked this up from Ulta as soon as it dropped. I've just been cycling through so many foundations. I'm finally getting around to testing out this baby. So we get 1 fluid ounces or 30 milliliters, which is typical for foundation. I picked up the shade Bisque, which looks like it should be okay, but we'll find out. And it says it's a medium to full coverage, and it's smooth, long wear, suede finish. You apply to face with a sponge or brush. Now, water is the first ingredient, so way to go. And I'm just trying to quickly skim if there is alcohol. And I'm actually not seeing alcohol. It's designed in the US, but it's made in China. And it's not saying that it is a cruelty-free product. So I actually don't know much about LA Girl. I just know that it was an affordable option, so I'm always trying out whatever I can for you guys to give different options, different finishes, give you guys my opinions. But yeah, this doesn't have anything that's screaming alcohol, which is good. And that's it. It came in a really annoying package that I needed Kurt to open. Like, it was sealed. There was no way these nails were getting in there. So, okay, it has a nice pump. That's always nice. And glass bottle too. Nice frosted. Like, the presentation's really nice for the price point too. So, let's see. Yeah, I think the color is actually going to work nicely. So I'm going to grab my mirror, zoom you guys in, and we're going to apply this baby. I've already prepped and primed my skin. You guys know the drill. Ooh, this is cold. I don't know why, because it's been sitting in my house for like 2 weeks now. Alright, I'm going to take my beauty blender first. Has a really smell that I can't really put my finger on. It's not bad or anything, and it like goes away, but there is definitely a light smell of some sort. I'm curious to see with a brush before I build up more layers. So I'm gonna take my Luxie 532 round top blender. Yeah, you get way more coverage out of a brush. So there's the brush side, it's nearly flawless. And then the Beauty Blender side is definitely medium coverage. So if you like full coverage, I would kind of stipple it into the skin with a brush. And I've already gone through 2 pumps. No, that was 3 pumps. It was kind of 2.5, I guess. But I don't think you'd go through as much. Oh, I just realized I didn't need to pump out to all my neck. 2 pumps because I'm using a brush now. Okay. Well, normally I do my neck off camera, but now I have so much on me. Okay, now let's see how it layers. I don't like this foundation though. In person, it is very, very cakey. It's not smooth or sinking into the skin. It is like sitting on top of the skin and it's gathering in weird spots. And I have normal skin and I like uberly hydrate it. And this is not looking nice in person at all. Like, I wouldn't recommend this product. I could only see this possibly playing nicely with oily skin. Dry skin, I think this would be a nightmare for, because this is definitely a nightmare for normal skin. The coverage is there, but for any up close and personal, Ugh, this is such a patchy, just not pretty finish to this foundation. Like, it's just, it's emphasizing everything. I honestly, oh my god, and the nose is like horrific. I don't even want to keep this on my face, but I'm going to keep going and we'll see how it plays with other products in case you guys are interested in picking this up, but it is just not good. Alright, I'm going to take the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. Then I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Like, can I paint that over my whole face? Because where the concealer is, it already looks better. Alright, well with foundation, with concealer, it's not quite as horrific. The concealer kind of balances it out and doesn't make it so patchy and clingy to like every last skin cell and pore, but it's really not a good foundation. From a feeling standpoint, it's weightless. Like, you can't feel that you have a foundation on your face, which is good. So it feels fine. It just looks like you have the driest skin and you're wearing the cakiest foundation and you have it layered on. Like, it just is not complimentary at all. And who wants that in a foundation? And especially if you don't have dry skin and you're not caking it on. Like, that's not a result that we look for in our foundation. So I can't recommend this one. Oily skin, maybe it would play a little differently with, but even then, I don't know. I'm not happy with this one. I will not be reusing it. Absolutely not. So that does it for this video. I really hope that this was helpful, and if you guys were considering it and you have normal skin, combo skin, dry skin, definitely stay clear. But if you can try it out or get a sample, see if it works for you, then that would be great, because it is a more affordable, it is full coverage, so you know, it may work for you, even though it didn't work for me. So it just really didn't work for me. But that is it for this video. So please thumbs it up if you liked it or found it helpful. Please share it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, good night, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.